Lisa called me about, it was on the anniversary, in November, and she said, "Hey, let's go see the grave." And I said, "Nah, I don't." And she said, "Okay, I understand." She said, "If you change your mind, let's just call me, and we'll go up." And I thought about it for a little while, and I called her back, and I said, I will go up. I said, I need to go up. I haven't seen Angie in so long, and so I went up, and as soon as I got out of the car, I seen the grave. I lost it. There was a little cross there. No headstone. I realized I'd been selfish, I hadn't got that headstone because I just didn't want to read that name, And, that was really, I just didn't want to see his name, so, that's what we're doing today.
That's so awesome, Jeremy.
Good.
You'd really like that saying.
That's what I was telling him. I always said it to him. It was supposed to be mine,
Well, he'll appreciate you giving it to him.
Yeah,
That is nice. Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
I
Should have
really
done it.
appreciate
Should have done it a year ago. I just,
Well, that's like, to me, this is like the final thing that we can do for him,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it kind of like is the finale or whatever, And I wasn't in no big hurry for it, so.
Yeah, all we gotta do is get in this way.
He's a good son. He loved his mommy dearly. He was a wonderful person. He had a good heart. He'd help anybody he could. We lived in a mobile home park, and he would go and cut other ladies' grass for them, because they couldn't afford to pay somebody to do it. He was going to do it for them. He loved kids. I said that's one thing I regret. He never had the chance to have his own baby. And he loved this man dearly. I mean, they were brothers, Maybe not biologically, but they were brothers.
We were together probably until August of 2006 when I found him doing things he shouldn't be doing. And it scared me. It scared the life out of me. It was something I never wanted to see, never wanted to be around. But it was too hard, and I'd left him for a little while and just hoping that he would get better, and he kept telling all of us that he was doing so much better, but he was also hiding it at the same time. And then, come down to it, he was supposed to call on his way back home, and we get the call from the Sheriff's Department of West Virginia. Said that he'd passed away. He didn't even make it home. I remember so much of us coming down here to Yatesville Lake and it being so beautiful, and all he wanted to do was fish and go boating and anything. He wanted to be around Jeremy. He wanted to go to Jeremy's fights. He loved working Jeremy's fights. That was probably one of his favorite things in the whole wide world. He'd always come running up to me, and I'd say something to him. He'd say, "Hold on, baby, I'm busy. I'm working. Leave me alone. I'm working." He would get all tore up about just making sure Jeremy's okay and making sure he had what he needed and kind of being in the limelight too, he really, really enjoyed that as well. He was just a great, wonderful, he was a wonderful, wonderful person.
He was a movie star never discovered.
Exactly.
You know, it all comes down to, I know he loved us all, but the bottom line is, you know, the most important thing in his life at certain times was those pills.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And that's a real hard thing, you know, and this is what it gets you.
Yep.
The little box
result.
in the ground.
It's not what you do to yourself, but what happens to the people that love you. I love Clinton more than anything in this world. And I know he didn't mean for this to happen, but it did. And I wanted to put a face to his name. I don't want him to just be a name or a number